All right, let's see. Am I coming through? Can anyone hear me? Let me test this. All right, testing. How we doing? Shit, let's see. All right, am I coming through? Let me see. All right, cool. I think we are gonna go. All right, shit. Took me long enough. All right, good morning, y'all. Shit, it was morning over here, but all right, here we are. We are doing the second part of my playthrough for the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. For my first run through, I made a fucking little mistake of when I captured the audio, or yeah, it did not pick up. It did not pick up the game audio, but you know, you could hear my voice the whole time, so that was kind of cool. But I feel like I don't know. You guys didn't get to understand why I was like, yo, these soundtracks are peak and this music goes hard, but you know, I think everyone can hear it now, so I think we're doing all right. All right, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Here, I just gotta double check if this is being picked up one more time. All right, cool. All right, cool. No, we're looking good. So I now have the ship, and that's where we left off. Was I think I was looking for Astos. Let's see. There you go. My blind ass. Okay. I think I was just gonna do like a little bit of grinding. But yeah, I mean, that was a real bummer, you know. I especially for like the first stream, you know, that I've done solo on this is a bummer. It picked up my voice, but you know, all the game audio was kind of gone, so it's just like kind of me yapping. Maybe coming off like I might have just a touch of schizophrenia. Just a touch. There we go. Looking good here. Sorry, I've like almost completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh, no. Okay. I remember. I have to go find Astos or whatever. But I was trying to grab some cash. But yeah, I mean, it's, I'm glad it seems like everything's picking up properly now, so I'm pretty excited for that. Shit. Let's see, gear up my red mage. Oh, that was that was that, huh? So yeah, maybe I should just do a little bit of grinding here. Let's see, there was another white mage. Let's see what I'm looking for. I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe I shouldn't use a spell slot on sorry, I'm just checking something. Maybe I shouldn't use a spell slot, waste a spell slot for like poison or something, just stock up on the items. It's kind of how I'm feeling about it. Hey, like I was saying in the last stream, that I have not played this game in a long fucking time. Let's see, when was the last time I played this? Oh, bro, so I was like fucking 12, okay? Yeah, I was like 12 the last time I played this shit. When it was on the Game Boy Advance, it's Dawn of the Souls, there we go. So I remember I played it when it came out. I was like really, I saw like the ad or whatever, and I was like really hyped for it because I was a big Final Fantasy fan. The first game that I started with in the series was Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy 7, actually. Was the first one I ever played. And then I played Final Fantasy 8 and then 9. And then I played 6, 4, and 5. And then eventually I got around to 10 once the PlayStation 2 came out. So, you know. Took me a while to like actually complete them though. Like I'll be honest, I would only play through like a quarter of the game when I was like really young, you know, like say like maybe like 10 or like a little lower than that, right? A little bit younger than that, and I would just like fuck around a lot, kind of stumble my way through stuff. So, and I didn't really like take the games that serious in terms of like replaying them through until like high school when I revisited them all. But yeah, I mean, this series means a lot to me. Pretty foundational thing, you know. So I've been thinking about it since last stream though, about the initial question that I posed of, you know, is it better to, you know, should I do some grinding off stream in between, or should I my bad, I got on my nose. Alright, sorry. So like, should I do some grinding off stream, right, but like keep the story progress to stream? Or do like people want to see like the whole fucking process, you know? And I still haven't really thought about it, so I feel like I'm gonna try really hard to determine of like, should I do a little bit of grinding right now, you know, on stream? You know, should I spend like an hour just grinding some resources real quick, and then say, if I'm gonna buy any equipment, shit like that, like save it for the stream? Or, you know, oops, I was about to start the show all over. You know, but like try to just keep story progress, or try to, you know, give it a good shot to see if it works, right? And then it's like, oh, if I'm getting fucked up, then maybe I'll do some grinding, but maybe try to just approach it that way. Or I'll give it a shot first. If I start getting fucked up, I'll do a little bit of grinding here and there. Fuck. Okay. Oh. The king. I was tricked by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle has fallen into ruin. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I would be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me the crown? Okay. Well, everybody just wants. No one ever likes to give. Oh, beautiful soundtrack though. I'm really fucking around. I'm really fucking with the Pixel Remaster rendition. Okay, Marsh Cave. I am gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that heal spell though, just because I need. You know, having an AoE heal is pretty hard right now. So let's see what's over here real quick. Oh, okay. There we go. You know, I had my fucking little ADHD moment over here where I was thinking about it after the stream, and I was like, you know, since I did goof on the audio aspect, right, since I messed up on it, I'm like, well, maybe I could just start all over and do it again. And then this time, you know, instead of a red mage, I'm gonna do a black mage with a white mage. And I realized, like, oh, I'm doing the thing where I'm gonna keep starting over until I can like convince myself this is the party that I want or something. Oh, I almost got the money to get that spell, so let me go grab that real quick. And I will go into, it looks like the cave. Nice, okay. Okay, let me grab, let's see, I think this is heal. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to get. Let's see. Nope. Oh yeah, my bad. Fuck, dude. I cannot see. Okay. Sweet. Okay. You know what? I want the haste spell, so I should probably go grab that. That's gonna be a game changer, so I should grind a little for that. Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized I didn't even restore my shit. Yeah, my bad. I need to go to in real quick. Let's see. My bad, Bunny. I had my chat minimized. That's my fault. If you are there though, if you're still here though, welcome to the stream. Is it on the PS4? Let's see. The Pixel Remaster. It should be. Yes, it is on. Yeah, I mean, it is on the. It is on PlayStation 4. But yeah, I mean, the game is definitely quite fun. I would say, of course, you know, compared to the older, or the, not older, this is the oldest, right? I would say compared to the other Final Fantasy games, such as, you know, Final Fantasy 4 onwards, right? The game is definitely, like, the less refined of all of them. But, I mean, it's also like the OG fucking game, right? There's nothing else would exist without this. Kind of like talking about like how I'm like a JoJo fan, a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like fanboy. It's the same logic for me. Of, you know, part one might be the weakest out of all of the parts so far, but it's also the OG. Like it gets to have the privilege of sucking, I guess. It gets to have the privilege of being not as refined. Sorry, I was adjusting my chat. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, this isn't my favorite in the series, but I mean, the series that I love wouldn't exist without it, right? So, I, you know, I think it's only right to start off with here. And then hopefully once I do get around to streaming, like, you know, Final Fantasy 4 onwards and stuff, you know, once I make it to that point, I do feel, as I said, that was my favorite run is 4 to 12. You know, once I do get to that point, you know, it'll be nice. Hopefully I have more, you know, not necessarily followers, but just hopefully I have better, maybe I know what I'm doing more in terms of streaming, and maybe I'm a bit more consistent and shit by then, and have everything kind of set up better. That'll be really nice. Hopefully everything will look a little bit more, I don't know, I guess professional, put together. Go pick up haste. There we go. But yeah, it doesn't look like Bunny Place is in the chat anymore, so that's my fault. I'm sorry. This person was actually fucking talking. If this wasn't like a bot or something, this person was actually fucking talking to me, and I didn't even like notice the chat because I genuinely was not expecting anybody to watch at the moment. So my bad. So you know, my bad. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, my bad. I'm a little embarrassed now. Shit. Okay, let's roll. Let's see. We'll see how I handle getting over there to the cave. We'll see how I handle getting over to the dungeon area, and then if I get fucked up, I'll come back out and do a little bit of grinding. But yeah, because I don't know, I felt like this is my thing. I mean, I have watched like playthroughs of Final Fantasy and stuff before, right? And like I enjoyed it, like when they were doing grinding and stuff. Like it didn't matter to me. It seemed like there was like a good mix of like, oh, they'll go through the story, and if they kind of hit like a wall, that's when they grind. Whereas like for me, it's like I don't mind putting like 5 hours away to just like kind of knock out the same monsters and loop back around into the inn and just keep on like getting my resources up, right, until I essentially like steamroll it. I think that's why I would do it, right? It's just to kind of like, oh, if I get super powerful, if I get decked out and I'm like fully prepared for this, and I don't have to worry about retrying this fight like possibly like 30 fucking times. You know, I get to just kind of steamroll it and go on with the story, and then I just like continue to enjoy the story until I end up hitting like you know, I guess a different roadblock. But I guess like for me, like I'm not gonna lie, I see the copper armlet and it's like, oh, that gives everybody a little bit more defense. Oh, that gives everybody more, you know, weight, whatever the fuck. Like, oh, this looks like something I should use. So it's like I want to grind for all that. Then it's like, oh, but I also want to get all these fucking spells. Oh, I want to make sure everyone has the best equipment available at any given stage. I'm really my own worst fucking enemy on that, man. I see the shiny big number and I want. But then it's like, fuck, that'd be torture to just watch some fucking ADH ridden bald fucking loser like myself just like playing, walking in a forest for 5 hours, you know? It'd be like that montage on South Park, the Make Love Not Warcraft, when they just keep fighting the level 1 enemies, or the enemies in the starter area. They just keep grinding it out. One of the most like relatable things I've ever seen. All right. Made it here. I think we're good. Whoops. I ran away. Marsh Cave. Cool. I'm in the right spot. Nice. Hell yeah, brother. Goddamn. I'm telling you all. I mean, even for the soundtrack alone, I'm really fucking with the remasters. When I played Final Fantasy V on my Switch, I thought like I was like, oh holy shit, like that goes so hard. Like just hearing like the renditions, you know. Oof. I should have an antidote. Alright. Oh, did I just get blinded? Well, that's no fun. Nice. All right. Oh, hey. That's cool. I hope I don't have to use my damn spell. There we go. Nice. So I could go down there, or I could go down over here. Fuck. I don't know which way to go. Ugh. I hate poison, man. Something tells me I might need to fucking dip from here and get more antidotes. Like 70 antidotes. Shit. Oh well. Here, I'm going to... I'm gonna fuck around with that for a second. So far, it seems like that is better. Yay. Holy shit, I feel like I do more damage without I mean I would read that, I was like, oh yeah, you should make the monk on you don't have to fucking equip monk or whatever, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Ooh, a broadsword bit. Oh, never mind. Well, that would have been kind of cool. Sweet. Nice. Nice. I kind of just want to save the magic since they're not like really fucking me up right now. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, so far, I mean, this place isn't the worst. It's definitely tougher. Oh, there we go. Sweet. All right. Okay. Oof. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I can fuck up most things in here is what it seems like. I just don't really, I'm just kind of like lacking in like AoE, right? Like in terms of oh, it's crazy that they paralyze them. Shit. Ooh, I got 5 grand, baby. Oh. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize the map will just tell you what useful rooms to go to. Interesting. Now I can stay here much longer, though. I might have to dip eventually, because I'm getting fucked up. I mean, you know, my monks, I was just thinking, like, damn, the monk is actually doing really good. Ooh, nice. Oh, fuck. Hey. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, that was nice. Of course. I'm just gonna tank it. Nah. Psycho demons or Pisco demons. Damn. Oh. They're fucking my shit up, dude. Ooh. All right. Hey. Nice. I got the motherfucking crown. I'm sorry, Seraph. Damn, that's crazy as hell, though. I was like, why are these guys hitting so fucking hard? Well, I guess my business is finished. I am out of antidotes too, huh? I really want to finish looting, but I feel like I'm pushing my luck at this point. Damn. Nice. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna front. I'm like, oh shit, am I gonna make it? I should now. I mean, I think I just made it to second floor. I think I'll actually be good. I just fucking die like right here. Everyone gets like instant death. Let's see. Where's the other side? It's right up there. Shit. Ooh. That's right. Let the holy light of the Lord save us. Oh, thank God. Fuck. In this case, thank God, huh? Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, I feel a lot better now. I'm not gonna lie, when I was on that third floor, I was like, oh damn, I'm gonna get fucked up. You know, it will be a really fun game to stream eventually. And you know, part of me, it feels like this game would deserve like a remaster or like a modern port, right? Digital Devil Saga from the Shin Megami Tensei series, one of the spin-off series of that. It was on the PlayStation 2. Easily like one of my fucking top RPGs of all time. Both part 1 and 2. Yeah, it's a little two-parter, but like, goddamn, I really miss those games. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I need like a tent or anything. I should be able to just make it back. Let's see. Here, let me give that shit. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the inn and restock up on supplies. And then I'll go give the guy back his crown. What if it's like a boss fight and I just get like my shit pushed in? Like literally like immediately after like going there, you know? Be kind of wild. Like I don't save. It's like I lose an hour of progress. Oh shit. Oh shit. God, I really like this battle theme. Oh, but anyways, fuck, my bad. I got distracted. I was checking something on my monitor. Yeah, I really miss the Digital Devil Saga games, man. I remember playing those in high school. Those, and then I funny story. I actually started playing Digital Devil Saga because I seen in, I don't know what it was, like PSN or something. Not PSN. Like PlayStation Magazine or whatever, or Nintendo Power. Just it was one of those fucking, you know, video game magazines that, you know, my dad used to have me, or my dad was like subscribed to back in the day, right? So I always got all like the gaming news and shit that way. And I remember seeing, you know, reading like a mini review for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, right? And I remember thinking like, I was like, oh, that game sounds cool as hell. And then in the screenshot that they had of the game that was in the little article, it had showed Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Funny enough, that's the same fucking way it was labeled on the disc. Or not on the disc, but on the game case, featuring Dante, the Devil May Cry series. And I read in there that, yeah, Dante was featured. You get him as a party member, and I remember being like, what? You summon demons and shit, and you get like party members too? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? You know, and that was my first like foray into like the Shin Megami Tensei series. And then because they had that similar art style, I got, because it was like as a Cosmo Kaneko, right? I might have gotten that wrong, but the guy that did the art for a lot of the SMT games, sorry, just saying something. So he was, you know, he did the art style for, you know, most of the older Shin Megami Tensei games. And so because of that, I saw Digital Devil Saga, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm pretty sure, whoops. I was like, I'm pretty sure that pretty sure this is the game, right? This has to be the game. And then I looked at the back, saw some of the screenshots, and, you know, both of them have like that, like muted, cell shaded, that like, I would say Digital Devil Saga is more muted, of course, but I would say overall, you know, Nocturne also has like that just very similar art style, the same aesthetic, really. And so I bought Digital Devil Saga 1 by accident, and then I played through it, and I was like, oh, where's Dante? Like, I got like halfway through the game, and I was like, is this the game of Dante in it? I don't see it. And then eventually I looked up the game, and then I was like, oh, it's the same series, I guess, right? Because I mean, it was like Shin Megami Tensei, you know, and I was like, oh, so is this like a Final Fantasy thing where there's just different spin-offs, but they're all kind of a part of this big ass franchise, you know? And and while I wasn't like too off the mark, Oh, I got 11 grand, brother. Yeah, go ahead and throw me fucking a lot of them. There we go. I feel a lot better now. But yeah, that was really interesting. That was a real interesting thing. But yeah, I mean, it was a happy accident, though. You know, I mean, I played one of my favorite fucking RPGs of all time. But yeah, I mean, I remember just going through that game and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and it also gave me like another really huge like appreciation for, it also gave me like a really big appreciation for, you know, video game music as well. You know, because I mean, it was Shoji Meguro that did that soundtrack. Eventually, I did get around to playing Nocturne, and of course, that too ended up joining. Oh, I think I'm good here then. And I'm pretty and you know, that also joined my top games of all time, of course. But yeah, it was kind of crazy, like how you know, this like minor mistake ended up being like a pretty happy accident for the most part. I'm just chill for now. All right. All right, time to go back into that dungeon. But yeah, I mean, that was just such a fun. That was a peak experience for sure. I mean, sir, dude, I used to name all my fucking characters, Surf. He is the protagonist of those games, and I used to name that, or like Varna. I remember like an old handle I would have when I was a kid, like one of my first like gamer tags, right, was Soul Reaper Varna, because I was like a little fucking weave and like dick hard for Bleach. And then yeah, you know, Varna is the demon form that Surf takes in those games, right? And yeah, so it was like Soul Reaper Varna, right? Like I always look back at that and I'm like, oh, that's like so fucking cringe but cute. That was back when I thought happiness was attainable. But yeah, what a crazy journey that those games took me on, you know. I remember just playing the whole thing, like, so aside from like the, oh, where's Dante? I remember fucking, I was like, oh, I thought I was supposed to capture demons, right? And you know, why is it that my guy is like a gray-haired, you know, he's got gray hair, a gray uniform, he looks like he's fucking permanently depressed, you know? Why did I have this guy? But like, I thought the dude that I saw in the little screenshot, he didn't have a shirt on, you know, and he had like a weird spike coming out of his neck or something. Like, I'm very confused. But yeah, I remember just being so lost for like the majority of that game, because I was like, oh, when do I get to capture stuff? But I was like, wait, why am I turning into a demon? You know, and then you get like this one chick, her name's Argilla, and she's one of your party members. And you know, when she turns into a demon, she literally has like mouth titties, you know, her boobs literally have like jaws on them, and that's how she eats. And you're like, oh, what the fuck? And that's when I realized, I was like, oh, what an odd fucking game I've stumbled upon. And damn, what a crazy thing. Like, I think about it, I'm like, damn, that was my first foray into the whole Shin Megami Tensei series as a whole, right? So that was before like Persona, before Nocturne, before, you know, the Raidu series, Devil Summoner. I just like look back on it and I'm like, oh, it's crazy how that was like the first. That was my first foray into that, you know, and apparently that's like the most obscure title in the fucking series. Like only like the real hardcore like fans know, like that's like the deep cut of the series, you know. And it's crazy how like that was my jumping off point with them. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, maybe I'll fuck around and get like an emulator of it, right? But if it ever comes out for PC or something, I will, you know, that would be a really fun one to stream again. That would be a cool one to just kind of relive that experience. That would be really fun. Maybe I'll have like a face cam by then, and you guys can see me fucking twerk. I will throw it back for my boys, the Embryon. Oof. And the section doesn't fuck around, huh? The Scallies be hitting. Damn, dude. Ever since I took off the fucking nunchucks from my monk, he just fucks things up. I should have named him Jotaro. Whatever. Should have kept the Jotaro name. Everything just fucking poisons you in this dungeon. Holy fuck. I really just got poisoned like back to back. Holy shit. Sweet. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna smite the fuck out of these guys. God, what annoying enemies. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're pretty cool, actually. I think since I'm going to be coming back up, I'm just going to go out. Use a cottage, get some of my casts and shit back, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna delve back into the other side. But I am glad I got this shit explored, basically. So, whoops. So I am thinking streaming wise. I am probably, like I said, this was I am planning on playing through every Final Fantasy game of the mainline titles in Final Fantasy order. Final order. No, in chronological order. So from this game up until, 16. I'm going to try and get them all like as close to 100% or like mostly completed, right? Like I'd probably do like a few, depending on the game. I might go for like I'll probably end up going for ultimate weapons. Let's see. There it goes. 10, get some shit back. But yeah, I definitely would do that. I do want to go through those games, of course. Was the whole idea of this channel to begin with. And then after that, I will do some of the Shin Megami Tensei games. I do want to fuck around with Metaphor ReFantazio. I do want to stream that one. I would like to also, explore like the Devil Summoner games, specifically the Raidu ones. The Devil Summoner Raidu Kuzunoha games. They just remade those or remastered them recently. That came out, I think, last year. I would love to go through those games, especially because I hear the remasters or remakes, whatever they are. I think they're remasters. Especially since they added like hella quality of life adjustments. A lot of really good shit to really bring out the potential of those games. So I'm excited to try those for sure. Resident Evil's, I also want to fuck around with the Resident Evil games. I have played through those series as well. It's also like other like top series of mine. Resident Evil 9 is coming out on the 26th of this month, so in 15 days. And I am going to play that. I'm going to stream that for sure. I'm going to stream that, and I'll probably do that where I stream this game mostly, and I do the other game to break up the streams, right? And then occasionally I might play some Fortnite with my son on this. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Maybe we'll play some Fortnite together on this, and you guys can watch him make me look like a fucking old man. I think that would be kind of a cool idea. But in terms of a streaming like schedule, unfortunately, I don't really have much of a plan. I mean, crazy red flag. But I guess what I mean is that I still haven't fully decided on what schedule works for me in terms of streaming. I definitely think I'm gonna try to at least do twice a week. Once I get Resident Evil 9, though, I do think I will change that to 3 times. And but in terms of what I do for work schedule and stuff, right? It's a little hard for me to figure out a day to do things on. So it's because I'm not always set in stone, unfortunately, but I am still deciding on what days I'm doing. I'm kind of writing that down, and I'm going to, like I said, I am aiming for twice a week, 3 times once Resident Evil 9 comes out. So, in 2 weeks I should be okay with bumping myself up to 9, bumping myself up to 3 times, right, versus just the twice. However, I still All right, I'm going down here. I am still, however, I am still in terms of deciding what days, right, like that I'll be streaming, I still haven't fully decided that. So today's Wednesday, I'm going to do this, and then I will probably do another stream on I'll probably do another stream on Friday. You know, if I'm feeling it, maybe I'll throw in an extra one. I don't know yet. But yeah, I will do that, and then, but next week, you know, I might do Monday and fucking Tuesday, right? So that's the thing I'm trying to just figure out, you know, what days will I be doing this, you know. I think if I did it to like maybe an every other day, that seems feasible. So like maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That seems like it'd be kind of sick. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but like I don't know yet. You know, and am I going to be streaming in the morning? Am I going to be streaming at night? That's going to be another weird one because, you know, I'm a bit of a night owl, and I work, you know, like a graveyard shift, right? So generally, the nighttime is the morning for me. You know, when everyone else is waking up for the day, I am just chilling and then going to sleep and shit normally, right? However, there is the matter of you know, Wednesdays are like the switch up day for me where I have to go back to work, right? So those are always strange because I end up Mystic Key, cool. I was like, I don't know what's behind that fucking door, but I'm ready to fight it. Get these assholes out of here. Could be a bit more loosey with my spells now that I know I'm pretty much done with the dungeon, so. Oh, shit. It's fine. I'm getting some extra XP and gil, so, you know. It was worth it. It was worth it, and I did clear out the rest of the dungeon. But yeah. So that's why I kind of feel like maybe Wednesdays might be a thing for me because right now, I'm like pretty awake. Which isn't good because I feel like I should be going to bed. Because, you know, I gotta go to work later tonight. But I also end up sleeping a little bit on Tuesday night, right? So my shit gets flip-flopped every fucking week, right? And because of that, I feel like, you know, Wednesday might be a good one to stream because I'll probably be awake at this point anyways. And it's like I'm probably gonna just end up playing a game anyways, so I should probably just stream. So that'd be kind of sick, huh? Interesting. Might have overextended a bit, but we'll be fine. Sweet, okay. Nice. These antidotes are the shit, man. Oh, okay, shit. Okay. Yo, that's fine. I got everything. Awesome. Yo, those gargoyles, those gargoyles hit pretty hard. But then again, so do I, Pilgrim. Okay, so those cannot be touched. Looks like it's the only chest I haven't gotten. Sweet. That's fine with me. Shy. Ooh. What? Oh, you bitches. Damn, pussies, bro. I think I'm gonna start all that shit and not finish it. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, time to exit. I am done with the Marsh Cave. Awesome. I'm back at 11K, baby. Oh, big ballin', dude. I'm like, you know what? Bring me the Final Fantasy. You know, it's kind of crazy that I was fucking tripping. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna make it out. Oh, God. And then it's like, oh, I just went and bought some more antidotes and came back, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm good now. Nice. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely gonna be a few games I'm gonna want to cover that I'm very excited. I actually got this one called like House of Necrosis, which is a it's like a weird turn-based Resident Evil. It's like $5. It was like $5 or whatever. I think it was like 10, or I don't know if the full price is like 5, or if it was like 10 and then just like on sale. But either way, I think I picked up like $5 or $6. And I do want to give that a shot. It looks really interesting. And that game, I mean, I did buy it, right? And I played it and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I got murdered in like the first part. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get murdered like in the tutorial. And then the guy, there's like a shopkeeper, was like telling me like, oh, you're trapped in a loop. Every time you die, you'll come back here, and then you gotta figure it out though. And it's like a weird turn-based like Resident Evil. It was interesting though, and I do want to fuck with it. I just don't know. It's one of those like the Chocobo Dungeon Final Fantasy spin-off where you just kind of keep moving through it like dungeon crawler style, and then it's all turn-based and shit. It's really interesting. I'm really surprised that, you know, we're seeing like a comeback of those finally, but I'm like, I feel like, you know, probably should have been sooner rather than later, you know. It's interesting. I also, oh, you know what would be kind of cool maybe to do on this shit? Vampire Survivors, which is one of my current favorite games. I haven't played in about a year, granted, but because I put so many hours into it, but an unhealthy amount of hours. So now they have like DLC and shit. I stopped playing a little after the, I think it's called Ode to Castlevania DLC. I started playing, but that was one I played with my son. Almost religiously. We got crazy far in that. And I have played through Resident Evil 5 with him. So I mean, those will all be like really fun little games to stream, I think. So those will be cool. I just don't know if, you know, how much am I deviating from what I should be doing, right, by adding all those in eventually. That's where I'm kind of curious from, you know, because it's like, is somebody gonna be down to watch me do like a bunch of stuff, and then it's like, oh, he's playing Final Fantasy, he's playing Resident Evil, and then out of the blue you'll just have like random Fortnite clips, you know? Like, what if I get into Fortnite while do I not stream? You know, it's something I keep thinking about constantly. Oh, 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 oh! I'm at the club right now. Look at that! Just listen to that shit. Hold up, give me a sec. I'm gonna take a little toke. Hold up. All right, I'm back. My bad. That turned into a bathroom break. But yeah, fuck, man. So yeah, I that's kind of the thing. While I have like the goal of playing through every Final Fantasy, and hopefully you got to enjoy that this peak music. Oh, my bad. Here, let me get out the story real quick. Oh, I knew it was Astos, right? Okay. I am Astos, the King of the Dark Elves. Okay. I can take what is mine by sheer force. So he pulls out a gun. Ah, you know what? That null blaze thing might have helped. Oh, snap. What the fuck? You see that? That's crazy. Oh, silence. Let me see if that shit's gonna work. What the fuck? What if I throw a temper on this dude too? Ooh, let's get my boy all above. Come on, JoJo. Ooh, oh! Holy shit! Oh, whoa! What the fuck? Did you see that? He just pieced his ass up. Oh, that scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, oh, I think I goofed. Holy shit! I love my monk. Man, boy, I could edit the name. I'm like, you could be Jotaro now. It's all right. You represent all JoJos, so you're just JoJo. Holy hell, that was some shit. That boss team goes hard though. But yeah, I mean, my goal is to get through the Final Fantasy games no matter what. I just, like I said, favorite series. It is my favorite series, and you know, it'll be cool to relive all these moments again, right? In order, and just I've replayed like 7 and 8 throughout the years. I've replayed 9 throughout the years, right? But I don't think I've ever done it in a way of like, oh, I'm gonna play through the whole series from the very beginning to here, just to kind of put it all now, right? I've played them all at different times. Like I'll play 9 one year, and then like a month later I'm playing the remake, and then I played fucking Stranger of Paradise for like a hot minute too, right? Which that would be kind of sick to stream. I'm not particularly great at that game, but I mean, I understand that it's basically just a weird reimagining of the first game, but you're playing fucking Garland. But that shit goes kind of hard though, you know. I was enjoying it. I think I was in there. I've played about like 20-ish hours or so. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to. So like I said, it'd be like 9, then the remake. And then I'll play like Final Fantasy X, and then I might play like Final Fantasy IV for a little bit, you know, or I'll play through that. So it's like I jump around, right? And then I'll do like 13 and 13-2 or Lightning Returns, you know, and then it's like, oh, I'll play some 15 now. You know, I played through 16 when it came out, but 16 unfortunately I didn't get to complete. Because I don't know, I don't know if there's been any changes. I'll have to check, but it ran like ass for PC on launch, at least for me. And I know you had to like kind of like heavily mod it to, or maybe not heavily, but I know you had to mod it, and people were coming up with mods to fix the shit basically, and I don't know if that ever did that or not, right? And then like I can't play Rebirth because I run a 1080 Ti on my computer for my graphics card, and that doesn't have ray tracing, I guess, so it won't even let me start the client. I know there's like workarounds for that too, but I mean my PC is about like 9 years old now, right? It's like about 8 to 9 years old almost. So I'm probably, you know, we're in tax season and stuff. Maybe if things are lining up, I will go ahead and get that shit, you know, booted back up and get everything running better. So I think doing it in order will probably give me some wiggle room to get to that point as well. But yeah, it'll be cool to see everything in that order, right? It'd be like I got the idea from like watching the Mission Impossible series of my son. He's 7, and we watched through from the first film up until then. We didn't watch it that way, granted. We didn't watch it in order. We just kind of bounced around. I think we started at like 6, and then we went to like 7, then we went to like 4, then 3, and then 5, right, and so on, right. It was really mixed like that, but we saw Dead Reckoning in theaters in IMAX, and that was a fucking really fun time too. My bad. I was kind of go off on tangent. But I was that put things into perspective of like, oh damn, it'd be like really cool to kind of go through this whole thing in order, right? And I'm also watching the MCU movies in order as well with my son. We're going through each of those films as well, so that also kind of played a role into it. So it'll be interesting to see everything in chronological order. I mean, granted, I'm playing the remasters, right, and like, you know, so it's not gonna be the full OG experience, but I think it'll be fun, you know. And I'll get to see what kind of changes that they did, you know, from when I was a kid. But yeah, I might play like other games though, you know, and that's kind of I think my biggest concern, because I'm that person that will just like, oh, one day I'll just drop a game and I'm gonna want to put a bunch of hours into something else, right? My bad. I had like I totally went off the rails with that one. My train of thought was derailed pretty fucking heavy. I'm really hyped for Resident Evil 9 though. Really excited, man. I'm gonna be fucking old ass Leon slapping my saggy nuts on zombies. God, I'm just really curious how it's gonna go. You know, I I think it's because for me, like, I expect to have a good time with the Resident Evil series. I love Village. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. Village fucking went hard. I ran through that about 4 or 5 times before moving on to something else, right? The only one I have not played is 7, or Biohazard, right? Because a few, you know, back then I was like, oh, you know, I just didn't follow it, right? I kind of fell, I guess you could say I fell out of love with the series for a while, right? But after like rebuying them again and playing through them all on Steam, it just kind of, I went through that series just by myself, right? I was like, damn, like the series is pretty fucking awesome. And I mean, Resident Evil 4 is like one of the fucking greatest video games ever made. I'm talking about the OG version. That's always been one of my favorites. And I remember playing that shit when that came out for the GameCube. Holy hell. I remember it took me like a month to beat it because I would be so scared. I was a kid, right? But like, I feel like that game was so goddamn tense. Holy fuck. Especially when you get to the castle, all the cultists. I remember like that would genuinely like send chills down my spine. And I was just like a fucking kid, you know? But yeah, I remember that just being like such a crazy tense experience for me. And after I finally, you know, made it through, I played the shit out of that, you know? It was awesome. Oh, that was so cool. And then Resident Evil 5 is one of my all-time favorite games, even if it's, you know, I understand the criticisms for sure. Let's see, did I get the eye? I did, yes. Do I need to stock up on it? No, I think I'm good. Yep, I think I no longer need to be here. Oh, you know what? Cool. Yep. I was gonna say, I just said the end, right? No, but I'm after kind of playing through that, I finally got around to playing like the remake of Resident Evil 2. I've played Resident Evil 0, you know. I played the remake of Resident Evil 3. I still enjoyed it too, despite some issues with that. But even Resident Evil 6, I have like a nostalgic, like soft spot for. Despite that one probably being like a very messy game, right? But yeah, the only one I haven't touched is Resident Evil 7, but I do want to get that one done this year. So I can finally be like, oh yeah, I have played the whole series now, you know? So it's a little weird that I'm like playing Resident Evil. It's a little weird that I'm be playing 9 before I play 7. But I'm excited though. Leon's my favorite. Leon's my favorite fucking protagonist in that series. So I mean, it's cool to see modern old Leon, right? Because we already got Chris, we got him in 7, or like the weird version of him in 7, and then we got him in Village, right? And so it's like, come on, bring our boy Leon back. So excited. Okay. Okay, with the eye. Nice. Oh, whoops. But yeah, that's gonna be really cool though. You know, see Leon with a fucking big ass Magnum. You know, he's going the Barry Burton route. Nice. Nice. I am now, for anyone that hasn't seen the other stream, where I'm at in the story, I just got tricked by the Dark Elf King Astos. You know, on the way though, I was here to get the crystal eye and all that, so. For Matoya the witch. She was missing her eye, and now we have it, so. She got it, so now we are on our way. Oh, I guess I could have parked there, huh? Oh well. Parked. Docked. Alrighty. Matoya. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. Sweet. Jolt tonic. I can see again. Yep. Yeah, should I get the fuck out of here? Damn. She was like, you could have ran through me. But I won't let you now. Sweet. Now I got the Jolt tonic, and I'm gonna go back to the Sleeping Prince, the Sleeping Elf Prince in Elfheim. So. Alrighty. You know, I always think it's so interesting, like, some of these enemies you run into and you're like, oh shit, you know? And they kind of scare you at first. Not scare you, but it's more of like, you're a little intimidated because they're fucking you up, you know? But you'll like get to like that point in like every Final Fantasy game where you just like peak super hard. And like, you know, it really becomes, you pretty much like turn into Thanos. You just like curb stomp the entire game, you know? Shit, alright. Oh man, I'm so excited though. Sorry, I'm gonna just keep gushing about Resident Evil 9. Fuck it. Fuck you guys. No, but I'm just so curious, man. I hope it's good. It seems like it's good. It seems like they have a lot of confidence in their product, and for the most part, Capcom's been doing pretty decent with Resident Evil. It seems like they're wanting to, they're trying to bring it back, you know? Oh, you know what? Yo, I just realized they have Romeo's a Dead Man from fucking Suda, dude. Ah, that one just came out too. Man, I am so curious to play that one. Oh. Damn. That shark really was like, no, I'm not trying to get pieced up. I'm good, bro. Sorry, I gotta always heal. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm very curious because they were saying how, you know, it's kind of split up, right? So you're gonna play equal parts, like two protagonists, right? So kind of giving that Resident Evil 2 vibe, right? Where you're switching, or except this time you're like switching the perspectives, right? And it's not just like, oh, you're gonna only play like one person. So I'm very curious, like, how is it going to go to this perspective switching? You know, is one going to really just be pure combat or feel that way? You know, or are they both going to have their like really tense moments, right? You know, is Leon going to become the oh, I already forgot her name. I don't think it's Ashley. No. Oh, I forgot her name. Grace. So it's not like is Grace going to become decked out like Leon eventually, or is Leon going to stay the one that's like kind of always decked out, and you're just going to be playing like passive aggressive or like very like old school RE as Grace, right? That's what I'm very curious about. Very interested to see how that works. Let's see. This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Oh shit. Your Highness, Your Highness. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're a legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. He's like, never in the history of Dota. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key is to... Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Ooh. Sweet, dude. Go open these motherfuckers right now. Yeah, this guy's like, I can't let you do that, and just like kills me. He's like, I can't let you do that. You're not my warriors of light. Mithril Hammer, 800 gil. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I lied, guys. We are, I lied to my audience. Of me. I lied. I need to go find out what's behind those fucking doors. Oh, wait. There's a mystic key in the other place, right? There is. Maybe I should do that before I go to the dungeon. Oh, I can't decide. No, I'll go to the other place first. Oh, whoops. Ah, I could go around. My bad. We'll see. Oh, okay, this will be alright. I'm gonna smite the shit out of him. Nice. Name's God's Light is kind of cool. The Falchion. Nice. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking hit all these motherfuckers with this shit then. We'll go ahead and throw that out just in case. Nice. Oh, sick, dude. Nice. You know, good XP, fucking good money. Oh, sick. Weird. Oh, shit. Wow, you guys actually hit kind of hard. That's crazy. Nice. Okay. Cool. Well, that was pretty cool. I wonder how tough the other enemies are gonna be. But yeah, I'm excited, you know, it's nice to be excited for shit. You know, they have Code Vein 2 as well. You know, that's gonna be pretty sick too. Code Vein, I like the first Code Vein. I am a big, I guess you could say I'm a big Souls-like, I'm a very big Souls-like fan. I'm not very great at them, but I like them. Elden Ring was one of my favorite games. Oh, whoops, I didn't even do that. Oh, no, no! I auto-battled and that's where I goofed. It's alright, I'll get that back. I think I'll be fine with 10. But yeah, fuck, I am excited. Now we got the ball rolling, huh? Was there any? No, there were no mystic keys in the other side, right? No. Yeah, I don't think so. Damn, dude, my monk was a machine. I'm really shocked that he really fucked that boss up so quickly. It was like I buffed him. You know, I gave him haste. I gave him fucking attack boost, and he quite literally just like two-shot the boss. Well, I was pretty shocked at that, to be completely honest. I know the monk is like very powerful, but I mean, it's just like, it was just crazy to see like, oh, boom, he just straight pieced him up. After I got hit like really hard with that spell, you know? I was like, what the fuck? It happened so fast, I was like just trying to process it. Mystic keys here, no? Okay, no. Nice. Nice. Now I feel like I wasted a fire row. It's all good. I gotta go to the bottom, right? Yeah. Oh, that's rough. That works. Interesting. Hey, you know what? I will take it. I will take it. That was pretty sick. I will start there. Okay. All right, let's give it a shot, y'all. What if I just get like completely destroyed, you know? It'd be very interesting to see what happens. Oh. I think I should be okay. Are they undead? Oh. I didn't even mean to do that, god damn it. I mean, they do hit hard though, I'll give them that. That's pretty wild. Oof. Oof. Oh shit. That was not good. Fuck! Oh man. This might not be. Oh, never mind. Oh, actually, I don't know. Ooh. Okay. This wasn't too bad. I'm all fucking nervous. See what I get. Silver armlets. I am always okay with that. Nice. Expected. Okay. Maybe this would work on him. Let's see. I mean, they're demons, right? Let's see, fuck it. I'll give it a shot. Oh, alright, yeah, I fucked up there. Oof. Dangerous games I'm playing. No fucking way. What? Oh no. All that work for a fucking antidote? That's crazy. I don't know why that actually makes me laugh. That's crazy though. All that work for a fucking antidote. I mean, I guess I gotta use it, right? That is fucking... That's crazy. Oh, okay, I got mixed up. Whatever. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Damn. Nothing but damn. Damn. I mean, I guess that's cool. I mean, more money, it's nice. I mean, I won't complain about that, but that antidote one's crazy. Thinking about looking into that what's that game called? Brawlhalla. Looks fun. Looks like they got a lot of characters too. And I know you can do like local co-op with them. I think maybe I'd be kind of sick to play with my kid. Ooh. think I'm going to just go back, grab whatever treasures I can, like in the beginning area or whatever, and like Cornelia and all that. I think I'm gonna go back over there and then just hit up those mystic key places, see what the else I can get, you know, and then I'll probably call it. And I'll probably try and get some sleep today. But yeah, this has been pretty fun. It's been fun. Pretty cool to get somewhere. Let's see. Alright, let's see. God damn. I'm glad to be done with this dungeon though. At least I know I don't have to come back here anymore. But damn, that was funny. Just having to, you know, do this extra leg work just so they're like, oh, you want an antidote? You know, might help if you ever get poisoned. That was funny. That's all. Having to put it behind a mystic chest and I guess I don't know if this would be considered like elite enemies, but a stronger mob than usual. You know, part of me also wants a black mage simply because I like hitting Heart of Magic, right? And then obviously they get, I know they get access to Flare in this game. That would have been real sick, you know. But at the same time, I like the fact that the red mage can at least help back up heal, back up buff, and also do like good damage though in terms of melee damage, right? Because other than that, you just be stuck with like two people that hit like fucking, that act like they're just basically swing pillows at the enemy. You know, you got two people fighting with pillows. So I do like having that utility of having someone else that can, you know, add on to the DPS. But all right, let's see. God damn. Alright, you know the drill, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Cornelia and check out those chests there. That's so cool, just piecing up sharks. All right, let's see what I can find, huh? Wait, I'm so confused. I thought there were mystic doors here, no? Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, okay. Nice. Cool. Oh? Oh, I need to go find the dwarves now, right? And then I give them the nitro powder, I believe. Alright, y'all. This seems like a good a place as any to stop. So, I am gonna go ahead and fuck off for the day. Thanks for watching. Sorry again, Bunny Plays. I'm sorry I did not read my chat when there was someone attempting to talk to me. But other than that, Godspeed everyone. Y'all take care.